Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. It is Friday, and this morning we're going to discuss a little bit of history. It's a history class Friday, at least to kick things off this morning. And I want to welcome Deputy Grandmaster of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge of Boston, Massachusetts. He's joining us this morning because he's in Trinidad and Tobago, but he's currently, he kind of in transit. So we're going to try and have a bit of a conversation. Good morning to you, Mr. Justin Petty.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Before we continue, I just want to correct my title before I go back to Boston, and I don't have a title anymore. I'm the Right Worshipful Senior Grand Warden, not the Deputy Grandmaster. The Deputy Grandmaster would be the second in command. I'm the third in command in the Grand Lodge.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me get back into what exactly is the Prince Hall Masonry and this whole lodge idea. People have their own perceptions of it, but tell me what it is. Prince Hall Masonry.
Prince Hall Masonry has now become a universal thing. It all began with a black man who was, they have said he was born in Barbados. He had came from Barbados, but he started. He saw that there was a need for camaraderie among the brothers, and in 1775, and think about that. That's before the United States of America was founded. And on March 6, 1775, he, along with 14 other men of color, freed men of color, took a risk and went over to Castle William Island in the harbor of Boston at the time, and became Masons. They were made Masons by an Irish regiment that was stationed in that were Masons that was stationed in the harbor of Boston at the time, during that tumultuous time in American.
No, when you say they became Masons, you're not talking about by trade, right?
No, they were initiated into Freemasonry. When we say Mason, we use Mason as the short form of the word, but it's Freemasons, the Freemasons.
What exactly is a Freemason?
Freemasons is the brotherhood. It's the oldest fraternity in the world, dating back to Egypt, dating back to the oldest Grand Lodge right now is the United Grand Lodge of England, which got its formation in 1717. But Freemasonry dates back way before that.
And I mean, you mentioned that it's a collective. Or what is the purpose of the collective coming together?
Well, it's a way of making good men better men. But not only that, Freemasons, the Freemasons are a charitable organization. We do a lot of work in the community. As in Boston, during the pandemic, we turned our Masonic Temple into a COVID vaccination site where we offer the vaccines and COVID testing. We still do it to this day on a daily basis. We also distribute food to the community, to the poor, to the needy. We give out scholarships to students when they matriculate from high school, and we try to help out our community as much as possible. And we give donations. Sometimes you don't even know that it's us giving a donation because sometimes we tend to want to stay anonymous.
All right, so tell me about your visit to Trinidad and Tobago. Why are you here? What's the purpose of the visit?
So the jurisdiction of Massachusetts covers Trinidad and Tobago. We used to have 5 lodges in Trinidad and Tobago. We now have 3 lodges. So they fall under our jurisdiction, our sovereign jurisdiction. Each Prince Hall Grand Lodge or each Masonic Grand Lodge, whether it's a white Grand Lodge or a black Grand Lodge, English Grand Lodge or Scottish Grand Lodge, we have our own sovereign territory, and Trinidad falls under that. We had a chapter of the Order of Eastern Star, which is our female counterpart in Trinidad many, many, many years ago. It was called Esther Chapter number 22. Well, there was a group of women that were interested in becoming members, and I came down here to help assist the worthy Grand Matron and the worthy Grand Patron in rechartering Esther Chapter number 22. So as of this morning, we're going to start the rechartering process, and we're going to bring in some new members so that Trinidad and Tobago can have a chapter of the Order of Eastern Star again under the Prince Hall banner.
All right. Can you explain to me a bit further in terms of what exactly being a member of that order, for example, the Order of the Eastern Star, being a member of that order, what does that mean? What are the benefits, the perks, the disadvantages, the challenges?
Well, it's no disadvantages or challenges. the Order of Eastern Star came about in order to be in the Order of Eastern Star, the females have to be of blood, meaning that like my wife, my daughter, and so forth of blood. However, because of change in times, a grandmaster, who is the only person that can do it, he would open up the bloodline for people who are of not of blood, so that more women can join. And it's our, like I say, it's our female counterpart. Usually, it's our sisters, our daughters, our mothers, our grandmothers that are part of the Eastern Star. But
But
now you have,
what does the Eastern Star do
but
differently from what the Masonry, the Lodge would?
it's nothing different. It's just
Okay.
a woman cannot be a Mason by Masonic law. A woman cannot be a Mason, but she can be a member of the Order of Eastern Star. But
Very
basically,
interesting.
we do the same similar things.
Yeah. Okay. This is very, very interesting. Now, people have also, I mean, over the years, I've heard many different, theories about what Freemasons do and what Masonic lodges mean. Where do you think that kind of stuff would have stemmed from, and where along the way the misconception of it came?
I'm going to use this analogy. You have a house, and there's a vacant house next door to you, and I move in, and in between our house there was like a wire fence, but I decided to build a big, nice white wall in between our houses, and then at first you could see what's going on over the fence.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I built that wall, all you heard was things on the other side. So you start to think, hey, something. So they said the grass is always green on the other side, but it's some people tend to spread things because of the unknown. They don't know what we're doing, and that's what we try to um, take away that stigma
Mm-hmm.
that masonry is bad or something. Masonry is a good order. It's a way of life. It's how you carry yourself in life, how you conduct yourself in life in an upright manner. Like I said, all the works that we do in our community and so forth should reflect what masonry is about.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us and for giving us a little bit of your time while you're here in Trinidad and Tobago. And all the best on the rechartering of the Eastern Star here in Trinidad and Tobago. And we look forward to seeing the benefits of it.
Yes, and there are three lodges currently in Trinidad and Tobago. We have Alpha Lodge number 20, which is located in Port of Spain. We have Dan Ruben number 33, which is originally from Aruca, but they also meet in Port of Spain. And we have Cosmopolitan Lodge number 21, which is down in Faizabad. So if you're interested, check out the brothers of any one of those three lodges.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.
okay,
And
thank you.
no problem. That's Justin Petty just giving us a little bit of history there about the Prince Hall Masonry. We take a quick break and we come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. Stay tuned.